we have to stop. You have to stop making this choice of either stepping on people or bowing down to something. We have to be able to not be controlled by the outside things that happen that make you start to bow down to things and make you either that or start stepping on people. That's how the world is basically run today. Is most of the people are just operating on based off things that happen. Either they bow down and they treat people with kindness, or something happens to them and they start to step on people a bit, or they get a little power and they start stepping on people, or they have no power and they start bowing down. You must be able to control yourself every day to be able to hold any type of money, because that's power nowadays is money. So, no, like if you like you have to be able to not change off of that. Just because you get a little bit of power doesn't mean you get to step on people, and just because you have nothing doesn't mean that should be your only reason to bow down to things just because you don't have anything. It should be you should be not change you should not be changeable by those things. You should just be the way you are, just still and unwavering. It's hard to talk looking at the camera because when I meditate, it's best to tell yourself that you don't know anything and that you know nothing. So when I turn on the camera, trying to talk about something that I know, it kind of contradicts that a bit. So I'm trying to figure that out, either by already coming with something pre-made, basically by myself, or just spewing, freestyling, which is what I want to do. So I'm gonna just try to ignore that awkwardness a bit and just try to vibe out and flow it out a bit more. I've been eating a lot of Burger King these past few days. I love Burger King. Just the itch, get that Whopper combo with some fries and a drink. Nothing beats that shit, man. It's like you go to Burger King and you already know what you want. I already know my order. Like maybe I'm gonna explore some of the menu a bit here and there, but everyone knows their order. If you go to Burger King, you're gonna get a Whopper. Whopper's the best. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna. I try my best not to eat fast food, but if I do, I'm gonna eat Burger King. Definitely hits the spot. I'm playing a lot of Overwatch lately. Masters 4. For some reason, I'm getting matched up with like Plat 3s and Diamond 4s, which doesn't really make sense. I guess the game's dead now, right? I guess they can't find enough players in a smaller range. Like, why is it 2 whole ranks away? Why is Masters with Plat? Doesn't really make sense to me. I don't get that part. I've been betting on Price Picks like every day, basically. I just made a MLB bet, betting MLB and WNBA as well. There's like a smaller soccer league that started recently, so I'm trying to tap into that. Usually on Price Picks, I like to find some good, either the clearances when they clear the ball amount of times, attempted dribbles, shots, or crosses. I like betting on those. In WNBA, I like just betting points, PRA, rebounds, and that's about it for that. MLB, I'm trying to bet more on pitcher strikeouts. Like, there's some low-key pitchers that can have some good lines. And it kind of depends on, it can depend on the team matchup, like how good is the team they're going against. I feel like it's not really that relevant. Like, it just depends if they have a good day or not. And if the strikers have good pitch too, the hitters, if they have good hits, then that affects it as well. I'm trying to keep away from hits plus runs plus RBIs. I don't really like messing with that really. It's random. But my main thing with Price Picks is trying to only bet the neutral lines, the baselines, no goblins and no demons. So no red one, not the red ones and not the green ones, just the regular ones, you know. 'Cause it gives you more multiplier, and it makes the flex play even better, you know. So I like doing that. Yeah, Lust. Lust is so weird because lust is one thing that you cannot see. Like you can't tiptoe your way around it. You can't avoid it. Avoid it if you have it, you know. You can't just avoid it if you have it. It's gonna take, like, you have to consciously know that you have it and then not do it, right? Because it's gonna be there, boom, every second, right? Or every 30 seconds or whatever, popping up and up. But it's one of those things that you just have to, like, you can't really identify. You can't really put your finger on it. It's just there. It's in everything. It becomes everything, I guess, because it kind of just brings that energy, that vibration, and it vibrates and it fucks up your thing, your whole life, and like it does that, and then it's so blended in that the only thing you think you can do is do it again and lust again, because it's the way you feel good and it pleasures you, man. It makes you escape that feeling, and it just cycles back and forth and over and over. Yeah, so lust is very confusing because you can't pinpoint your finger on it, but you know when it's there and you know when it's a problem, you know. I'm trying to get more jewelry. I hate that word. I can't say that word for my life, bro. Like I'm trying to, my green's neck right now. I gotta clean the copper. But I think I kind of realized that I don't like wearing silver. Silver kind of like makes me like feel weird, I guess. I like wearing copper. I can wear copper, but when I wear silver, it's like a different material and it messes with my like spiritual essence a bit. It's weird. So I know I had them on for a bit. Like I had a bracelet and a ring, but I had to take it off and like the net and like after like 3 hours because it felt wrong. Maybe in the future I would like to wear more silver, but not right now in the moment. Also, for all this meditation shit, it's like I have a like you can vibrate higher, but you can't try to make like if you see someone else kind of not like that around them, they kind of feel a certain way, like they feel like trying to aura mog or like you know like you're trying to like be aura or whatever. You have to just learn to meditate with like, or you have to like stabilize your body when it's not sitting up or not standing up, so laying down. And I think that kind of equals it out to where you're not trying to separate from that lower energy, but you have your lower base more controlled instead of trying to avoid it completely, you know. That's something interesting, I guess. This right here, this is Vibhuti. It's like a white ash from cow. You can use it to increase, or it's not supposed to like change your life, but it helps with meditation and it helps just, you know, be more in tune. This right here, this is Devi. This is something from the Isha Foundation, and they did very well consecrating that. It's like it's something that you just kind of give your energy of meditation to, and you don't really do anything else with it. You don't just have it around to have it around and think it'll do stuff. You have to kind of meditate with it, and then you kind of feel it. Also, I have a family picture here. It's like my little shrine, I guess, to meditate. I think it's important, if you do have that, to have a family picture or someone of someone important to you, to increase that, you know. I also have this lamp, this oil lamp. Very important for meditation, very important. I think this is the main part that changed meditation for me. You know, it's best if you stop thinking of it as meditation and start thinking of it of a spiritual practice leading to a goal. And that goal doesn't have to be, you know, something you can name or something that you can grab. You know, like you don't really know what the goal is, but you just do it for that higher thing, you know. And this really helps because it's better than a lamp. It's better than just artificial light because it's natural and it's little oil. It's like seed, like an oil in here, and with a wick. And I feel like if you light it with a wick, it makes it so much better. Like the burning part of it burns way better. I might just start holding this every time I make a video because I feel like that's important to just kind of stabilize the energy a bit when I talk, because I know that when I talk, this will be here and it'll kind of, you know, work together, I guess. But yeah, it's just a couple things I want to share. You know, it's my shrine, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all guys.